Dear students, welcome to physics class, and today we will discuss about Newton's first law of motion. This law states that every object in this universe continues to be in the state of rest or uniform motion in a straight line until or unless it experiences an external unbalanced force. Okay, so the meaning of this statement is that if there is any object, if it is at rest, it will continue to be in the state of rest, or if it is moving, then it will keep on moving unless we apply any external unbalanced force on it. Like, I'll give you one example. Suppose if I have kept a pen over here, it will keep in this way, keep in the state of rest for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, or many days, unless or until I apply some force on it. If I apply force, only then it will move. Okay, so if I want to change the state of rest of this particular object, okay, then I have to apply some force so that it may move from its position. Okay, so, and if any object is in the state of rest, it will continue to be in rest, and if it is moving, then it will continue to move. Okay, if I give you example, sometimes you might have seen cycle riders, or even you might have done cycling. So when you pedal the cycle, after some time, if you stop pedaling, even then your bicycle keeps on moving. Okay, so if you want to stop it, you have to apply brakes. Otherwise, for some distance it goes on. It stops after traveling some distance because of friction. Otherwise, suppose if there is no friction, then your bicycle will keep continuing in the state of motion. It will keep going on in the road. Okay, on the road. So here we can say that there are some key points here, that every object in this universe continues to be in the state of rest. If it is at rest, it will continue to be in the state of rest, or if it is moving, then it will continue to be in uniform motion. Its motion will be uniform, means its velocity or its speed will not change until we apply some external force. And the third is that it will continue to move in one direction. In a straight line is given, it means that your object will continue to be in particular direction. It will not change its direction of motion. Okay, so this law states, or this law gives us the idea that object cannot change. What object cannot change? Number one, state of rest. State of rest. The object cannot change state of motion. Okay, or in particularly I can write here uniform motion. Okay, and the third thing is it cannot change its direction by itself. Okay, so object is incapable. Okay, object is incapable to change. Object cannot change by itself. Object is incapable to change state of rest. Means if it is at rest, it will continue to be in the state of rest. It will be in rest forever until we apply some force. Then state of motion means if object is in motion, it will continue to be in motion. And third thing is direction. It will continue to move on in a particular direction. It will not change its direction by itself. Okay, so object is incapable to change, okay, these things. So this incapability is called as inertia. Okay, incapability. So what is inertia? Inertia is incapability of any object. Incapability of any object to change its state of rest, state of rest. Number 2, state of motion, state of motion. And number 3, its direction. Okay, so this incapability to change the state of rest or state of motion or state of direction is called inertia. Okay, so basically we have 3 types of inertia. Okay, so inertia has 3 types. Okay, so first one is inertia of rest. Second type is inertia of motion. Okay, and the third one is inertia of direction. Inertia of direction. Okay, so what it means, that inertia of rest means object cannot change its state of rest. Inertia of motion means an object cannot change its state of motion. And third is inertia of direction, means object cannot change its direction by itself. Okay, so here are a few of the examples of inertia of rest that we generally see in our surroundings in daily life. So here we have first one is leaves fall down when we shake a branch. Okay, so why do leaves fall down? What happens when we shake a branch vigorously? Leaves continue to be in their state of rest. Okay, even it happens with the fruits also. So leaves, they remain at rest while the branch moves forward and leaves get detached. Okay, and they fall down. Same is with that of fruit also. Like when we shake the branch, fruit remains at its position due to inertia of rest, and we are applying the force only on branch. So branch moves forward, fruit remains there, and it gets detached from the branch. Okay, the second example is we fall in the forward direction when a car starts suddenly. This you might have observed. Suppose if you are sitting in a car or bus or any automobile, and if that starts suddenly, we generally fall in the backward direction. It happens because our whole body, actually initially it is in the state of rest, so it continues to be in the state of rest while the car moves due to the force of engine. So car moves forward while the upper part of the body remains at rest, and it remains at its position. The car along with the lower part of the body moves up forwards, and we tend to fall in the backward direction. Okay, now here is one more activity that we can see. Here if we take a card and just any plain card, and if we place a coin over it and we place this over a tumbler, so if we apply some force on this card, okay, instantaneous force means a force, very quick force you have to give. So what happens, this card moves in the forward direction due to the force applied, but the coin remains in the state of rest and it falls down in the tumbler. Okay, it happens again because of inertia of rest of the coin. And the fourth example that I have taken is dust comes out when we beat a carpet with a stick. This you might have seen at your homes when your mother or any servant cleans the carpet. We generally beat it with stick. So what happens? The dust comes out of it. It is because when we beat the carpet with the stick, carpet moves due to the force of the stick, but the dust remains at its place due to inertia of rest and it comes out. Okay, so dear children, here today we have discussed only inertia of rest. Tomorrow we will discuss about inertia of motion and inertia of direction. In next video we will discuss about inertia of motion and inertia of rest. Thank you.